are the circumcision that worship the Father in spirit.
Fire. But if the thing comes, that means it can remain. How comes it comes and it went away? Something has happened. Something has happened. Where did the revival go? One of the things that make revival fail or make revival go in the lives of men is negligence of ancient landmarks. Negligence of ancient landmarks. Let me tell you, if any time there is something that you do that bring the fire of God upon you, you have to continue to do it to maintain the fire of God. See, fasting is not when you are hungry. Prayer is not when you are in trouble. Studying the word is not when you want to go and preach. No, this thing has to be your lifestyle. These are the things that you did that make the fire of God come upon your life. In the days of revival, men continue to do this thing as a lifestyle. It never come to a point where you become a stranger in the presence of God. You become a stranger in the corridors of God. Never come to a point where even to open to the book of Job you don't know, the book of John you don't know, Matthew you don't know. Never come to a point where it's hard for you to stay away from food for just 3 hours. That was not how you began. How comes you ended up in that? There are some of you hearing me here that you have never fasted. See, I have a special plan for you. You know, every ministry is to do fasting and prayer. Do you know that? 10 days fasting, 21 days fasting. You know that? Just because we don't have a venue yet, if not, we to declare 1 month of prayer and fasting every day. And let me tell you the truth, you may come to the next service, you come with fasting. And anybody that eat food and come, thunder will strike. So it's better you come very hungry, so that if we die here. If we want to fast, we put a curse, so that any Achan should die. We don't want a situation where God will come and judge all of us because of you. Because when God look at us, he look at us sometimes as a plateau. And when you know how things happen in plateau, if one person made mistake, everybody is judged. So before you will come and judge us, we will pray and say, God, we present any disobedient servant unto you, judge him by yourself. So for adventure we are in service, somebody fall down and we may have to lay hands. And the problem that why the person is crying is because he ate food before he came. So he think he was going to have strength. When he come here, he's the one that fell down, stomach is turning him. And we that came hungry, we are the one on fire. Kaka, keke, bobo. We have been to prayer meetings before. They say fast. The people that ate came and they were praying, they were vomiting the food out. In the days of judgment, the days of revival, you cannot be too wise. My friends, if it was prayer that brought you this far, prayer will keep you this far. It was fasting you were doing before, you must have to keep on fasting. If you were spending time studying, you will have to do it. If you used to worship God all the time, you will have to do it. When was the last time you locked yourself inside, you alone with God? Negligence of the ancient path. The pathways of the fathers is the pathway of separation. How they separated themselves unto God. There was a time where the fire of God came upon you. What happened to you that time that you got filled with the Holy Ghost? And every day in your house, your mother say, why are you praying too much? You say, mommy, you will not understand. There is a fire. There is an urgency. What happened to that fire? What happened to it? Oh sister, I remember when you used to disturb everybody in fellowship. You are praying, we say stop, you don't want to stop. Why are you stopping now? Where did the revival go? Oh brother, you were the one that used to burn. You were the one that used to pack people, gather them together and pray. I knew how your room was a place where people gather to pray. Now it's a place where people watch season films and watch jokes. What happened to the fire? Is it not you that used to listen to message 24 hours before? How comes you have been replacing it with something else? What happened to the fire? What happened to the fire? Because God can never dwell where his fire is not there. God can never dwell where his fire is not there. No wonder the Bible says he maketh his angels wings. His ministers are what? A flame of fire. We have to retrace again the ancient landmarks of our fathers. How did our fathers encounter God? By separation, by consecration, and by prayer. So part of the thing that make revival to fail, I'm telling you, is a lack of consecration. Why? How comes all of a sudden the consecration